do this in a Japanese onsen, and you might get kicked out. Hey guys, I'm Kyle Carr, the onsen guy, and a certified onsen sommelier. After 20 years of soaking across Japan, I've seen every onsen mistake in the book. So today, I'm breaking down what not to do in a Japanese hot spring, unless you want to get kicked out or silently judged. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Kyle, the onsen guy, and today we have a bit of a change of pace as we lost a battle with Mother Nature because we had a wonderful outdoor hot spring adventure planned for you, but alas, you cannot fight with Mother Nature. So today we have a wonderful talking head type video with a deep dive into onsen bathing culture. And in our haste, we even were able to prepare this wonderful home washitsu studio. And as you can see, it's a bit sparse with props and things like that, but if you like this sort of content going forward, we could definitely spruce it up a bit and make it more onsen-y. Now, you've probably seen a lot of videos telling you how to use Japanese hot springs, but not too many telling you what not to do. And not to worry, we will definitely be covering how to onsen in the future, so stay tuned for that. But today, I present to you what not to do in Japanese onsen. 1. Not washing thoroughly beforehand. No one wants your muck in the bath. This is the ultimate break of the onsen bathing social contract. I cannot tell you how many times I have seen various men sweaty from a long day of work just tossing off their musky suits or workwear and going straight into the bath. It is disgusting, and I think everyone feels the absolute same. You are expected in Japan to thoroughly bathe yourself before entering the water. We have to remember, this is not your home bath. This is a communal experience. This water is used by everyone, so you are expected to make sure your body is thoroughly cleansed at the showering station before entering. It's not simply about hygiene, it's also about mutual respect. My personal rule, at least wash your feet, your pits, and your private bits. Get that done, get that out of the way, and then you can peacefully enjoy your onsen bathing experience with everyone. 2. Wearing swimwear or clothes. This ain't a pool. Lose the trunks. It should be common worldwide knowledge at this point that in Japanese hot springs, you do not wear clothing or swimwear. It is nude only. It is not a pool, it is not a water park, it is not the beach. This is a place where you go to cleanse your body. And on that note, putting clothing and underwear and swimwear in the beautiful, pristine, healing mineral waters does not really translate to cleanliness because clothing and swimwear can be dirty, have bacteria and other contaminants on them. So of course, that will definitely dirty the waters and doesn't really make for a pristine environment now, does it? Do keep in mind though that there are some hot spring locations that do allow swimwear, and they're actually co-ed or konnyoku, where men and women can bathe together, and in these places towels and swimwear are allowed. But unless it's otherwise stated, no swimwear, no clothing, nudity only. 3. Putting towels or hair in the water. It's a bath, not a laundry cycle. This is absolutely disgusting. As we discussed previously about swimwear and clothing, towels can contain contaminants and bacteria and other things like that. And your hair, oh my goodness. Who wants to go into a pristine hot spring and have a bunch of floaties and hairballs like getting on your arms and your chest, you're picking them up like this? Like, no one wants that. It's gross. It does not scream hygiene. It does not scream cleanliness. So men and women with long hair are expected to tie up their hair above their neck and shoulders, so none of their hair actually gets into the water. So you want to keep your long hair out of the water by any means necessary. Keep your towels out of the water, like we said, and absolutely no mermaid hair flips for the gram. None. That's completely off the table. 4. Submerging your head and face. Submerge your soul, not your scalp.
This goes along the same vein as putting your hair in the water, but putting your face in the water is just another level of grossness. I see this behavior all the time, and every time it gives me the ick. Like we spoke before about putting your hair in the water, already unhygienic. No one wants to see your hair floating around, but your face, oh my goodness, there's saliva, there's mucus, there's everything on, there's eyelashes, like things we do not want in the water. Please, under any circumstances, keep your face out of the water. We share these waters. Do not make them disgusting. Do not upset other people's peace. Keep the waters pristine and relaxing and beautiful for everyone.
5. Splashing, diving, and loud talking. This is not a hot tub frat party.
Allow me to reiterate, this is not a pool, it is not a water park, it is not the beach. We need to be respectful. A hot spring is a serene atmosphere where you go to cleanse your body, release tension, and just, you know. And someone splashing around, making noises, and splishy splashing, that is not anyone's idea of a relaxing, pristine experience. So please remember, this is a bath, not a pool. Be respectful, keep quiet, keep the atmosphere relaxed so everyone can enjoy the experience, not just you. Oh, hi there. Like what you're seeing so far? Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It helps us to keep bringing you wonderful onsen content. And while you're at it, hit the bell so you're notified when we drop the next video. Now, back to the video.
6. Putting your hand towel in the water. Your towel isn't a tea bag. It doesn't need to be submerged.
You all know how I love putting my hand towel neatly on my head when I bathe. There's multiple reasons why I do this, and I go into this in other videos. But this towel does not belong in the bath. Your modesty towel only goes so far as protecting your modesty right before you go into the bath. It does not follow you into the bath. It does not leave your head and go into the water. You do not wipe the sweat off your face and then chuck it in there. This is not only super unhygienic, it is just simply rude. No one wants your towel in the water with them. That's why I fold it neatly on my head so I can wipe away sweat pristinely, cleanly, and of course regulate body temperature in the hot and cold months, as you know from other videos. So yes, this towel belongs on your head or somewhere outside of the water, not in the water. Please follow this rule.
7. Using phones or taking photos. Instagram can wait. Naked strangers won't pose.
It should be common sense that we do not take this device into a bath. People are naked. Privacy is sacred. No one wants to be in your impromptu onsen video and be posted online or in your family photo book, okay? It is disrespectful. It is a severe breach of privacy. It's illegal. You can be prosecuted for this type of thing, so keep your phone in your locker. Except for us sometimes, because we have express permission to take videos and photographs of certain establishments. But for those of you at home, under no circumstances are phones and pictures allowed.
8. Visible tattoos. Nice tattoo. Now cover it up.
That's right. As everyone probably knows by now, Japan has a long-standing stigma against tattoos, or itizumi, which are historically associated with organized crime and other criminals. So because of this history and stigma, Japan even now does not allow tattoos in most hot springs, most pools, most gyms, and even some beaches. This is of course changing in the modern era as tattoos have shifted from organized crime to just a point of fashion, but Japan hasn't completely accepted this in their culture yet. But if you have some smaller tattoos, there is a small hack you can utilize so you can bathe in peace, even with tattoos. What you can do is utilize some flesh-colored athletic tape or medical tape. You cut it to the size of your tattoo and place it over it. It's considered okay to wear athletic and medical tape in the bath because many people have some physical injuries or they have some scars or something they want to cover up. So no one is going to come up to you and demand you peel off your athletic tape to expose what's underneath it. So you can generally bathe in peace. If you have a small enough tattoo, just slap on some of this flesh-colored athletic tape and they will be none the wiser.
9. Walking out dripping wet. Walk out like a person, not a puddle.
Now this practice I see all the time. It irks me every time. Not only is this practice inconsiderate, but it's also potentially dangerous. But first off, there is nothing worse than going to the change room area, drying off, and then putting on your dry socks and getting ready to leave and just walking into a puddle of water and soaking your dry feet. People can accidentally slip on that water you tracked in there and seriously hurt themselves. That's what this little guy does as well. You can use this to pat yourself off before leaving the area and use your larger towel after to get really dry, but this honestly will get most of the moisture off you. I mean, I have to be honest, when I did the skit for this, check out this bruise, this gnarly bruise. I wasn't trying to even slip and I really hit the ground hard. So you can potentially hurt someone very severely if you don't wipe off properly. So remember to towel off before you leave the bathing area for everyone's consideration and safety.
10. Bathing for too long and/or not hydrating. Rest and hydrate, or you might evaporate.
This is another safety concern. This isn't too much about manners. This is about your own personal safety. I know a lot of you will go to the onsen for the first time. You'll be super excited and want to get the most out of the experience, and you'll want to soak forever. But if your body's not used to it, this can be very dangerous. Bathing for too long risks heat exhaustion, and not hydrating properly risks dehydration. Paired together, you have a very high chance of fainting. And of course, fainting around water is not a good thing. Fainting in the water means potential for drowning. So drowning, falling, not a good thing to do. So what you need to do is break up your bathing. Try 5 to 10 minute intervals, getting out, relaxing, cooling down, making sure you're drinking enough water, and going back in for another 5 to 10 minutes. And do this as many times as you're comfortable and you're not feeling dizzy or anything like this. And of course, I need you to drink water before, during, and after your bathing because you lose a ton of sweat during this whole process, so we do not want to get you dehydrated. So remember, the goal is to relax, cleanse yourself, and not die. As you can see, most of these rules are not just about cleanliness and hygiene, they're about respect and making sure that the hot spring experience is wonderful for everyone involved. Like this video if you've seen or experienced any of these epic onsen fails yourselves. Let us know your story in the comments, and also let us know if we missed any. And today we want to give a special thanks to Manyo No Yu Machida, who was gracious enough to allow us to use their private hot spring room to film these rules for you. And for those of you at home, if you want to have a wonderful hot spring experience or even a private hot spring experience, check out Manyo No Yu in Machida, Yokohama, and even in Toyosu. And be sure to stay tuned for our next upcoming onsen adventure in Hakone. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you will know exactly when it drops. Thank you so much for watching today. It is the summer here in Japan, so remember to keep cool, keep hydrated, and of course, keep soaking.